What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chatty Bobby Olembody.
My name is Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th.
And there ain't no EWD around here. I'm Hot Mike Chance.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
In case you're wondering what EWD means, it means...
Elf Wiener Dangle.
Hell yeah. Ain't no Elf Wiener Dangle over here, baby.
All right, here we go.
I figured I'd throw that in since we're talking about
our year in review. Hey.
Yeah, man. We're here for a year in review. We're going to kind of replay the first year for Over the Top. We're just under... we're about 10 months. It's about 10 months since we started the pod, but we figured we would do, up to this point, what we've got.
And, a 2023 look back.
Yeah, 2023 look back.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's been a fun year.
Yeah, it really has, man. Shout out to Trouble Spirits.
Yep.
Shout out to Revolution One Media, and shout out to the mother effing natural disasters, dude.
Don't get used to these guys will be disappearing here soon. They're getting upgraded.
Yeah, they're getting upgraded. They're not disappearing.
They're not disappearing.
A facelift.
They're getting a facelift, and somebody else is about to make an appearance here in the next couple episodes as well.
Somebody's going to join the party. Somebody that knows the natural disasters very well.
Very, very well.
And spoiler alert, it's not BJ's favorite wrestler, Hulk Hogan.
No, it's not.
So,
but yeah, 2023 was a huge year for us. I mean, we 42. I looked at it. 42 episodes we recorded in 2023. I think we started off on Wednesday nights when we started making the debut, and then moved it over to Thursday. But every week we put out an episode from March 15th up until the end of 2023. And still to this Thursday, we're still dropping episodes.
Yeah, man, and it was it kind of came about like as a thing where I mentioned it to Squints about wanting to do another podcast, like a movie and wrestling podcast or a movie podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
And originally I had pitched it to Jordan and Tony for us three to do it. Shout out to the Triple Flicks Mafia. That's why
Yes.
Jordan's schedule is just way too hectic. So he was like, man, I can't commit to like every episode, but I'll definitely come get on some.
Yep.
So me and Tony was like, well, we'll just shoot.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do it and see how it goes. So the first, 4 episodes?
First 4 episodes, we were over at the I Got Some Shit to Say Studios.
Yeah, so Squints did those, and then...
Big shout out to Squints. Thank you so much for getting
for sure.
getting this show off the ground and everything, because if it wasn't for having that studio over there, this podcast wouldn't...
It definitely wouldn't have started.
Yeah.
When it did, we may have been able to start it later, but
yeah,
we did those 4, and then it got to a point where an opportunity presented itself where Chance wanted to come on and kind of help out, and he had a spot
at Nixon Pro Media.
And it's starting in episode 5. That's when we did the studio change.
Yep.
And it's more convenient from a driving standpoint for me and Tony too.
Yeah.
Coming out this way. So it kind of just worked,
And with y'all's schedule with us, I Got Some Shit to Say. Y'all are very busy over at y'all's studio and as well and everything. And it's hard to move things around, to change it around and all that stuff.
It was a lot of work involved in trying to schedule, and but it worked itself out, and that's kind of where that started.
Episode 5 is when Hot Mike didn't make the debut. Chance made his debut on episode 5 in the background and everything, and
Then for some reason they put a microphone in front of my face, which I don't.
Hey,
it's
it's totally changed. It's the best thing we could have done, because it's been an amazing run with y'all three. I mean, I look forward to coming in here and recording and talking about movies and wrestling. It's just it's something that we've talked about. Of course, with our YouTube channels in the past, we've always talked about movies and everything, but we wanted an escape to talk freely just about different movies and especially wrestling, because all 3 of us, we've been lifelong wrestling fans.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, like, we were heavily involved in the movie collector community on YouTube, and I was involved in the wrestling DVD collecting community when that was still a thing. It's not a thing anymore, but that's kind of where I started. Whenever I took a 2-year break from music and stuff, I started the WrestleManiac 1130 channel. I started just doing wrestling DVD unboxings, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then that started, and I've always been a fan of movies. I've always collected DVDs and stuff, so I started doing that with Blu-ray movies.
Yep.
That's how I met the Viz. 2013. I met the Viz then, and then we met Tony like 2 years after that.
Yeah, 2015. We talked about meeting at Great Escape, looking at steel books.
Yep.
And then me, you, and Jordan have become lifelong friends. And then from knowing you, I met Chance, and Chance has become a lifelong friend to me. It's just it's crazy what YouTube has brought and everything. And
yeah, man, we've spent, me and Tony and Jordan specifically have spent several hundred hours on YouTube and on Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
That wasn't on YouTube, watching movies, talking about movies, and we've spent thousands of dollars collecting them over the years.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Well, that we still do that, but it's like it's not really a community like it used to be.
No.
It's kind of all just shifted to short form content. I know TikTok does it, stuff. But like we always wanted to do movie talk stuff, and I've done me and Chance did a Chad Arms Show podcast 6-7 years ago.
Yep.
Which Chance was at the beginning of like the video podcast. That was when all that stuff was hard as hell to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Over
at the original studio, Richardson.
Yeah, and doing it on like a 5-year-old computer probably wasn't the best idea either.
The thing's always been is just consistency, and the fact that we've been able to not miss a week and keeping the same consistency that that we've been doing with I got some shit to say too. Like we were doing 2 a week for the longest. Now we're back to just 1 a week, but we haven't missed a week since July of 2021.
That's you got to stay consistent. If it's something that you want to do seriously, that's the biggest thing is staying consistent with it. And
the first episode, we don't have to go through every one, but I think we can like touch bullet points. The first episode was gangster films, which when we were trying to figure out what the show was going to be, I don't remember what made me think of Over the Top. I'm obsessed with the movie.
I think it was on a hangout one night with me, you, and Jordan. We were just throwing spitballing ideas out there, and then Over the Top came out from somewhere. I can't remember. It was either you or Jordan that popped that out there.
Yeah,
and. We've talked about this before. We couldn't film a podcast just on the movie Over the Top.
No, I mean not 40 episodes. I mean I don't know what you're going to talk about for 44 episodes.
But the name Over the Top fits us perfectly because Chad's a very over the top personality.
Yeah,
I can be a little over the top at times, and not so much Chance.
No, Chance and Jordan, Chance and BJ, they're the ones that kind of bring me and Tony back down to the ground.
Yeah,
because we tend to get up in the air a little bit in our own ways. Yeah, and you got to fish us back in. But
yeah, especially this guy. If it wasn't for this guy, I don't think this show would have evolved into what it has turned into now.
Well, no, because let's be honest. Me and Tony aren't the ones for the specs as far as all this stuff that's going on. I mean, I can hold a camera and film people for Chat Rooms TV, but there's no...
The looks of everything is all up to this guy.
The aesthetics and all that.
And I feel like I do nothing. I just sit here. That's all. Y'all do a whole lot more than what you're giving yourself credit for.
We do.
I do have to say, I think you were one of the most requested people to come on this podcast because everybody was begging for Hot Mike to get on the camera.
Hey, y'all paid the fee, and here I am.
Because episode 10, it was a double debut on episode 10 that day. We had the first guest on that episode with BJ, and Hot Mike made his on-camera debut in that episode.
Yep.
The wrestling tag team?
Yep.
Yeah. So to kind of backtrack just a sec, episode 5 was kind of, no, you're good. It was kind of cool in a couple of different ways. One, it was the new set.
Yep.
It was when Chance came on board, we did the new set. And it was also when we decided we wanted to do wrestling episodes.
Yeah, this is very true, yeah.
That was when we did WrestleMania matches.
Yeah.
Which,
because at first we were talking about, let's make in some wrestling every 10 or so
and then
episodes.
It went to every 5. Remember, so we was just doing them every 5 episodes for a minute. And then we were like, well, shit.
Well, people kept talking about it. It's like, we love this wrestling stuff.
And it's actually with us, we could probably do, there's so many more avenues for episodes with wrestling, with nostalgic wrestling, for us than there is, I guess, movies. Like, you know what I mean? Or just as many, I guess.
But sometimes wrestling's a whole lot more fun to talk about.
Because it's so ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's a movie. It's a soap opera for dudes.
That's what I was gonna say. Movies and wrestling kind of go hand in hand with the production and the storylines and just everything.
Well, that's like today's January 13th. I shared that thing on Instagram yesterday, where it was the anniversary of Shawn Michaels throwing Marty Jannetty through the barbershop window.
Heartbreaking day.
I mean,
heartbreaking.
Was that a game changer for you as a kid,
dude? If I had a dime for every time me and my cousin redid that scene,
God, I wouldn't even throwing each other through, psycho.
Not windows.
I didn't never picked up on though, but Bobby Heenan's line in that segment, in that little part where he goes, "Marty Jannetty just tried to jump through the window to escape."
R.I.P. Bobby Heenan, the greatest.
That little line right there was just freaking fan, and you could tell Marty's hanging over that window pane, trying to gouge himself to make himself juice him to get some juice right there.
Yeah,
but it's just like stuff like that. It's just. Holy crap! That was 1992. That was right there in the window of our prime age as wrestling fans.
Yep. And by the way, when's this dropping?
What is today? The 13th. I don't know my dates. This is dropping on the 18th.
Happy birthday to Tony.
Yes. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Well, tomorrow is Tony and my brother's birthday. They're both born on January 14th.
I'll be hitting that 40 mark.
Oh shit, dude! 40, dude. Chance, you're dragging along, dude. Jordan and BJ, me and Tony, all 40. And here you are, what, 31 or some shit?
It's like hanging out in a retirement home. Somebody help me.
I need my walker
I'm having chest pain.
That's why y'all always have peppermints in your pockets.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Talking about candy, hence the guy that brought out bags of candy corn for an episode.
Yeah, you definitely did that, dude. Happy Halloween, dude.
Golly, that's probably one of my.
We got to dress up next year.
Yeah, we have to, because that's one of my. You posted a clip from y'all's episode.
Oh, when I was Chatty Garcia.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. And
that's when I passed out from laughing so hard. On that
and Squints as a Velociraptor just.
Yeah, and one had a Tom Brady jersey on and a black eye, I guess, and Leroy was Luke Combs' brother, Duke Combs.
Yeah, I'm all for Halloween get up. We'll have to find like some good stuff.
This past year I was Where's Waldo. That was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
That was a good one too.
That was pretty cool.
I like the Macho Man when you had a couple.
That years ago. It's hard to top that one. Yeah, and I looked just like it.
Spinning image.
We'll put the picture here.
Yeah.
I look just like Macho Man. And, but yeah,
we didn't have to only dress up this year. That'd be fun.
It'll be cool, man. But we've done a lot of content, man, on this channel. And another thing too that happened in 2023, we decided to, because all of the episodes were being uploaded on my Chatty Bobby 1130 YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Which is where I've posted all my movie and wrestling content over the last 12 years. I started in December of 2012. Well, the channel is still there, but I don't upload on it anymore. It got demonetized for some random-ass content of battle rap reviews I did. Crazy. And it just was kind of a dead channel. I don't want to delete it because there's so many videos on it, and I'll never delete it. But
yeah, there's so much good stuff on there.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, like, man, we need to just start our own channel for the pod.
Yeah.
Which is what we've done now. We're approaching 500 subscribers.
Big shout out to y'all for that, man. Thank y'all so much.
But that was also something that happened for us.
And you discovering the Opus that website and everything, and that's totally changed us up on our YouTube channels where we're releasing all these short reels and everything from the episode. That's doing nothing but helping us right now, and it's awesome short content for everybody to see on a daily basis. From if you don't want to catch a full episode, here's some short clips of it.
Yeah, and now it's one of those things like we're all older. Obviously, we're in the retirement phase.
Yeah. Thanks, Chance.
Yep. Thank you, Chance. You young.
I'm right behind you.
Little whippersnapper.
I didn't mean to call you a bitch. I was
That's
just
right.
that.
I didn't even catch that.
Y'all catch it on the playback, and I'll be like, "Did Chad call me a bitch?" I did, but it was in fun.
Chance is about to
get shanked.
Well, good thing I got a life alert on.
Well,
but like, I think that it's dope because we're all used to the OG way of everything. You know, not just with this content, but with me doing my music stuff. Like, I'm from the CD era.
Yeah.
So I know about all the digital stuff now, but I still, and I get the short attention span, and it's taken us a while to adapt to the short form way on this channel, on my Chat Arms TV channel, but that's just the way everything is now, man.
Yeah.
you can record a 45-minute podcast episode, and if you look at the analytics, there's a guarantee that the average duration is like 10 minutes people watch.
If that.
If no matter how engaging, no matter how dope the content is, you can even get, like when you talk to the people at Netflix, like a lot of the stand-up guys now, they'll do an hour special, but the Netflix algorithm says 21 minutes is usually how long.
That's wild.
And that's why a lot of the newer specials, they front load a lot of their best jokes in the first 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because of that. And it's just the way of the world, man. People want to see what's next.
Those shorts are going to keep people on the platform a lot longer than the long form will do.
I mean, because people can just jump from, like you said, go to our shorts and jump through 20 different episodes.
And before you know it, you're on there 45 minutes.
Yeah. And see, that's what I like about YouTube, the whole YouTube part with that as well, because on there you can put the related video that you post the clip on.
Yeah.
And it has a direct link to it, and where Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff's a little behind with that, where you can't post, share the link with it and all. But yeah, it's been a game changer for us. It's gotten a lot of activity through the channel, and we appreciate that big time.
Yep. No, for sure, man.
But yeah, it's one of my favorite things that we've developed through this whole channel though are our thumbnails.
Yep.
I think that's where we stand out more than anybody is our thumbnail department.
Yeah, and the Viz he is the thumbnail king.
Yes,
I mean, he's been making thumbnails for us since
years.
You could make them.
Yeah.
5-6 years ago when we were doing
PixArt. PixArt was game changer.
Yeah, PixArt, great, which we still use to this day. Like, but that's what started, and it started as a joke on Hangouts with Disco Inferno.
And me, yeah. And put my head on a Disco Inferno
and
body.
We just kept adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. And then Jordan just turned into the Picasso of thumbnails.
Yeah, Picasso of PixArt.
The PixArt Picasso. That is Jordan's other alias.
Yeah,
I mean, a.k.a. PixArt Picasso.
We have so many of them now, it's hard to pick a favorite one because there's so many good ones. I mean, from the episode 2, you have me and you in Little Big League with the umpire and all that.
Yeah.
Man, just the first episode 10 with the natural. Or no, yeah, episode 10 with the tag teams, us as the Natural Disasters, and Jimmy Hart here.
Yep.
There's just so many of them. I go through one with BJ, the NWO one with BJ.
That's still one of my favorite ones.
Because just looks so natural. Yeah. That one does.
Wrestling Managers was a good one.
Wrestling Managers was a good one. The Rocky one was a good one. I mean, there's just so many. He just makes us look flawless.
He does, dude.
And especially he brags on Chance because Chance's face is so easy to put on any of these bodies.
Dude, the funniest thing is
you have a face
seeing all the different like random pictures we send Jordan for the thumbnails.
That's so bad.
It's just a bunch of pictures of us going.
Looking off into this. Chance, I need you to look to the left and with an angry face.
Yep.
It's magical. That's what we're game changers of.
Absolutely.
We're game changers. We're not game changers at all.
I need to send y'all something.
Damn, backpedal.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, we are.
I'll tell you what I am. I'm a mathematician with words. That's what I am. You want to know why? Because none of them fucking add up.
Yeah, you're a word mathematician for sure, dude.
Put me on a podcast. Where my Boston
Put him on a podcast, dude. Newton. That's a game changer.
Yeah,
yep.
I mean, you put the guy
fucking
that can't. We've had numerous comments. Trust me, I've seen you that make fun of my order. Yeah, chronological order. That was have make fun of my speeches here. Yeah, I can't improve it at all. We're almost 50 episodes in, and it hasn't changed. It's not going to change. But guess what? It's our podcast, and people love it. I love it.
If y'all go ahead and get us monetized, what we'll do is we'll take the money, and we're going to get him speech classes.
It ain't going to help none. None at all.
It ain't going to help none. That defeatist attitude, you're not going to ever get no help.
That southern accent coming out, it ain't going to help none.
I can't
talk. It ain't going to help none.
But big shout out to BJ coming in on the episodes.
Dude, shout out to the Beach, man.
Yeah, man, it's been all. Once again, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would have never met BJ and all that stuff. It turned into a great friend, an awesome guy to have on the podcast. He's been on.
His wrestling knowledge is crazy.
Yeah,
and he helps a whole lot with prepping for the shows. And
yes, his notes
are awesome.
His knowledge are unparalleled when it comes. He helps so much out with this. With the wrestling episodes, because he came on let's see, episode 19 is when he came on and made his debut, and he's now been on 12 episodes with us.
Shout out to BJ. Sorry, I'm making sure all these shorts are added to our playlist.
Yeah, I haven't done that, have I? That's
I don't think it lets you when you upload to YouTube though. You have to do it through Studio.
But yeah, it's crazy to me that BJ's been on 12 episodes. It doesn't seem like that. It seems
no, dude. And with the story with BJ, like he's one of the reasons that I wanted to be do rap, like make rap music, because back in the day there was a CD warehouse that was in the town that me and him both live in. Well, I didn't know who he was. This was like 2001, and it was when they had the CD listening stations. And I listened to the CD, and there was this white dude rapping. And this is when there wasn't many white dudes rapping. 2001, it was like Bubba Sparks, Haystack, and Eminem.
Yeah.
And Vanilla Ice had been gone for 11 years at that point.
He was hanging off a building from Suge Knight.
Yeah, facts. But I heard him rap, and I was like, this dude is dope. I thought he was a celebrity. Yeah. He had his own CD in a store. And he had a phone number on the back, and I called him. We did a song, and then me and him have been good friends since 2004.
That's amazing.
And it was all just because I saw his CD chilling in a CD warehouse listening station.
That's crazy. And now
he was in a group called Pimp Style Players.
Oh, very nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fun fact.
And he was the Truth. That was his rap name for the longest. But
nice.
That's the little backstory with me and BJ, man. And now to see him being a co-host on one of the, a guest host on the podcast, and
got his own podcast out there now and everything.
Re-rap. That's which we're all, we're all looking forward to seeing more episodes of that. I think he's wanting me to come jump on an episode. I think he wants us to get on something.
Yep.
As an over the top group, but
anything to help to push the buddies.
No, for sure, man. His link will be in the description for the Re-Rap podcast.
Yeah. Viz has been on 8 episodes with us. Mm-hmm. We've already discussed our relationship with Viz. Been a long time friend and all that kind of stuff. We got more stuff planned. He's going to be on for our 2023 movie list, which is going to be a fun episode because I actually made a list of the movies this year.
Hell yeah, Chance did too. How many you got, Chance?
About 0.
I actually got like 38 this year that I got.
Yeah, I'm at like 43. I'm not going to get to 50. Then I just ain't had time to watch. But
well, it's quality over quantity.
Yeah, but there was some quality ones that I think I may end up missing out on. But it's all good.
Yeah,
we'll be able to. I'm sure Viz has watched them.
Oh yeah, he's. I will say I did see the Iron Claw.
Fuck, I hadn't even watched that yet.
Yeah,
you did.
I did. So during the week.
Dang. I thought we were going to go see that together.
Well, I'll go see it again. Let's go.
See how Tony does.
It's not the same. See?
He just threw it out there.
He tried to slide it past us.
He slid it out there. He just slid it on out there.
It's a good movie.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure it is, Tony.
It's a good movie.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, you better
tell us everything about it.
Tell us. No,
don't let him tell us.
He doesn't get to tell us.
I don't even want to go see it now.
Yeah, you do.
I thought we were going to.
Well, maybe we can. Is it on a streaming platform?
Not yet.
Not yet. It's not.
Not yet. But I'll be more than happy to go see it again.
It's all right.
It's a good movie.
Chance, don't let him slide on that, dude.
No.
Let me slide.
You're worse than Mean Gene, bro.
Oh, whoa! Time
out.
You heard it. Time out.
You're worse than Mean Gene.
I take it back. I didn't go see it.
Well,
now you're a liar, just like Mean Gene.
I did go see it. You're a liar. I'll let you know. Zac Efron is a freaking beast. There's no way that was all natural in that movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, he doesn't have no committee to answer to. He can go fucking.
I mean, the dude. I mean, but they. Y'all have to see it.
Yep.
Well, that was the plan.
Eventually.
No,
we got. I had to get it in for the list.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm going to be. Hey, I'll be on the sunny beach next week.
Did he just call us a son of a bitch?
No, on a sunny beach when it ain't going to be too sunny.
I guess you're not going to include us in that also.
No, I'm not. Not at all. I'll be on the beach.
Mean Gene the 14th.
We got Mean Chance over here just railing it on me.
Over the top had a
Chance is railing him. Mean Gene the 14th.
Yeah, I'll take it back. I'll take that. I will take that word back. That was a bad word usage. That was bad. This podcast has gone off the rails.
It's like the Montreal screw
We never
job.
were on them to begin with.
No,
dude.
we have never been.
The over-the-top screw job is what that was. That's what it was.
An over-the-top screw job,
dude. Man.
By Mean Gene the 14th himself, dude. We used to call you Farmer the 14th.
Yep. I should wear my overalls today.
Not so much. So now you're...
Well, I'm going to segment into one of my favorite episodes that we've done this year, though. And that was your 40th birthday bash.
Man, yeah, it turned out great, man. That was the first time that and the only time so far that we've been on the road and went mobile.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. And getting the whole S&P crew on there, man, and everything, it showed that we are capable of moving around and being mobile with the podcast and all that stuff. Even though we had some little hiccups during it, we still.
Well, it wasn't y'all's hiccups; it was ours. Y'all just thank God y'all were there to help us, or we wouldn't have had a party.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even a plan. That was just going to be some behind the scenes content for the channel and everything.
Oh, you're talking about that? Yeah.
And everything. And we were just going to get some little tidbits from everybody, but it turned into an episode because the COVID bug hit the family and everything. So
Yep.
But no, it turned out to be one of my favorite episodes we put out. Shout out to Twack, O&E, Squints, Ish, all those guys.
Rothstein.
Yeah, Rothstein coming through.
Sammy got on there and said something.
Yeah,
Mark Gray.
Yeah,
Mark Gray.
It was a fun episode. That was a fun one to put together and everything. And the answers surprised me more than anything was the people.
Yeah, and I think that the more events that we do, the more we're able to do events. We'll have to do that. We'll just have to bring the pod like that again.
Yep.
Yeah, just to make that because it's all part of the Show Improved label.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all part of the whole.
And that's another thing we're looking forward to is getting more guests on the show. I know O&E has talked about he's wanted to come on here. We want him to come on. Leroy. We're bringing Squints. We got to bring Squints around for episode 50. We'll go ahead and throw that out there.
Yeah.
As a full circle thing, we got to have Squints on for episode 50. It only seems right.
Yeah, we'll probably do like a pod swap where we'll go up there and film the episode 50 there, and then get on, and then we'll do an episode, us three and him.
Yeah.
For that, I got some shit to say or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's awesome that we had a fun little Halloween. We took on the Halloween franchise again this year. Yeah. Talking about it.
We talked about it a lot, but they keep adding fucking shitty movies to it, so we got to keep talking about it.
We got to finally talk about Christmas movies this year, which I've always wanted to do something where talking around Christmas movies because they're some of my favorites.
Yeah,
the whole Christmas, the movies we're thankful for episode was a lot of fun.
Yep.
That's always fun to bring around and everything. Just hearing the backstories on all the movies, the little big league story from you, and just everything.
Yeah, man, it's been dope, bro. We had a really, really solid, consistent, fun first year with the podcast. We're still learning, as we go, but I feel like we've all gotten better at doing this as we've gone along, as far as like talking about movies, talking about the wrestling, just podcasting in general. Obviously, none of us can speak English. Well, me and Tony,
I can't either.
No, Chance, Viz, and BJ have no problem. It's me and Tony that can't speak English.
None at
all. But we share that ability.
I know.
To create words.
My failures. Faulties.
I know my failures.
I was trying to mix faulties and failures.
Faulties. I know my faulties.
Faulties ain't even a real word.
Wheel. It's not faulties. Ain't a wheel.
This is what we're talking about. This is what you get from this show.
This is why it's called Over the Top, man.
Yep.
I hope y'all have enjoyed year one, man.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got a fun year, big year planned. We're hoping to hit that. I think a good goal for this year for the guys, man, would be hit.
Well,
what was that?
Exorcist or Ghost or
going back to the Final Destination episode.
Yeah, really. Yes. Another episode right there where we had some technical difficulties.
Dude, I thought we were gonna. Dude, there was a lot happening in that episode. The lights went out like 3 times.
Yeah.
But as far as I think a good goal, for the channel this year would be for us to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark.
Yes,
man.
yes.
I think that we can do that, man. If we keep being consistent, keep pushing like we're doing. We're closing in on 500, and I think once we get that ball rolling and get more and more shorts out there and more content out there.
And can I just ask one favor?
Yeah.
From our viewers.
Ask away.
Send all your friends to fartbuckets.com.
Absolutely.
Fartbucket.com.
The marketing genius himself, Chance, made us a website, and it's www.fartbuckets.com.
Yeah.
And don't ask us where it takes you, because you're going to have to find out yourself.
It's not going to be anywhere bad. Trust us.
Nobody's going to be in there farting in buckets like I used to do as a kid with my friends and my brother. And then my papa walked out on us doing it.
That was my favorite story.
That's how it started.
Yeah,
that story's one for the books. Yeah.
Are you typing in the website right now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to show everybody?
No.
Oh,
I'm saving it for myself.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Fart Buckets, man.
Shout out to Fart Buckets. But yeah, it's 2024 is going to be a big year. It's going to be a huge year for this guy. Lots of music on the way from this guy. I mean, he's about to overload y'all with music, so just get ready, and we're going to be along for the ride with it.
For sure, man. Music, content, Chat Arms. We're on my goal this year for the Chat Arms channel is to get 60 Chat Arms TV interviews shot and uploaded.
It's coming.
My goal is to drop 3 albums this year. Me and one are dropping Troy and Emmett on February 9th. I'm hoping me and Leroy can drop Bad Habits 2 this year, and then I want to drop a solo album.
Yes.
So, there's going to be a lot of big content. My goal for the Chat Arms TV is that we hit 100,000 subscribers and get that silver YouTube.
Yes,
that's coming.
That's coming, dude.
That's
manifest it, bro.
Since day one, man.
Manifest it.
Yeah,
it's going to happen. Cause
can you bring that here whenever you do it, just so we can look at it?
We can show it off.
I just want to look at it.
I just want to see it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. But yeah, it's big. It's going to be a huge year for you, brother. It's all this hard work that you've been putting in is it's about to blow up for you. I can see it. It's because 2023 was a great year for you, and it's going to keep going up for you.
I think so, man. I think I'm finally starting to see, what I've been working for all these years, and whether it's from the music standpoint or just a content standpoint, it's all in the same. It's all part of what I do. So
yeah.
And same with this. I love doing this too. There's times where I don't get to research as much of the stuff as I want, but I just got a lot going on. But
that's what we get the boys here for.
Yeah, I love.
That's why we're a team here.
For sure. I love that we've been able to do what we've been able to do and be consistent with it because, like I said, I've tried multiple times doing a podcast, but both of the times that I wasn't consistent with it, it was because I was doing it by myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Chance knows how that is.
Yep.
Doing a podcast solo is so difficult.
Tough.
Yeah. It's so difficult because you have nobody to bounce anything off of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're just you and a camera.
Yeah, for sure. And I can only rant so long to where I kind of run out of steam,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. And
we thank y'all so much. It's been a blast. Got anything else?
Just want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you to these two.
No, thank you to you, man.
Thank you, bro.
What are we doing?
Oh,
we out
sponsors.
This motherfucker.
Nope. Shout out Trouble Spirits. Shout out Revolution One Media. Shout out to the motherfucking natural disasters. And
we out this motherfucker.